Hey people, it's Steel Gamer with a World of Warcraft video that I'll be doing a series on called Broken Quests. I made this video series because I've come across at least 24 broken quest lines in the Warlords of Draenor expansion, and I've come across like multiple others throughout this entire game that the quest text alone literally prevents the quest from being finished. And so a broken quest under that context doesn't mean the quest can't be finished. All I'm saying is that the quest text itself, which is all you should need to finish the quest, is either vague, it doesn't give proper information, or it's missing information, or the information is incorrect. And so, thus, those factors alone will break the quest and prevent you from being able to finish it. That brings me to the point on idiots who have no grammar comprehension, because people will actually, I've had people argue with me, well, because they're adding in stuff that the quest text never even says to do, they're doing stuff that the quest text never even says to do, and they're like, well, I had no problems with it. So what we're going to do is, in these videos, I will be going over the quest itself, breaking it down and reading it, and I will not be using outside sources. I will not be using videos. I will not be using websites or anything else, and I don't care what a player actually does. I only care about what the quest text itself says, because that's the whole point. You should be able to only use what is in the quest text to be able to finish the quest. If you have to go to an outside source to get the remainder of the information, or the information correct, or whatever else it is, that proves that the quest text is written incorrect and thus will break the quest. So, starting with this one, it's called Cooking with Unstable Herbs, which is found in Shadow Moon Valley and the Warlords of Draenor expansion in Shadow Moon Valley here. Alright, so what this quest text says, I'm going to read it and then break it down, and then I'll explain to you the comprehension level and why this is broken. Alright, so here it is. You have to basically brew a potion. And it says, the base is boiling and ready for those ingredients. Add each of the ingredients one at a time, and I'll handle the mixing and frothing. Speak to me when you're ready. So what you have to do is you have to speak to Fiona to get her to start stirring. Fiona only says she's going to stir it. So talk to her when you're ready for her to start stirring. Now, add each of the ingredients does not say only use certain ones or a part of them. Add each of them means, because it doesn't tell you what order to put them in or which ones to use, this is a guessing game. So each one of the ingredients means you count how many ingredients are there, and in this case there's 4, and you use all 4 of them. I have literally had people argue with me, it doesn't state that. Yeah, actually it does. That's what this means. Add each of the ingredients. That means each one, each of them. Unless it tells you to use very specific ones, then you use all of them. That's common sense. That's how grammatical principle works. So what happens here is, since it doesn't have the order, you have to guess. So if you start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and that doesn't work, you go to 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you've done 2 combinations. Then you do 2, 1, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 1, 4, or 2, 4, 1, 3. Eventually you just go through all the combinations. If you go through all the combinations and none of them work, that means the quest is broken. Now, I've had people say, well, did you listen to her, or she tells you what to add, or you don't use all 4. That is people taking outside information and adding it to the quest text that doesn't exist, and doing stuff that the quest text never tells you to do. So that alone, if you have to listen to her to finish the quest, needs to be written in here. Because that information has been withheld, the quest is broken, period. If you have to only use certain ingredients, then the quest text needs to tell you, she is going to tell you what ingredients to use. Don't say add each of them. Say add the ingredients I tell you to add, and that fixes the quest text. But because it's written like this, and you have to go to outside sources to finish this, that's the point I'm making to these videos. If you can't finish the quest by only what is in the quest text, then the quest is broken, period. I don't care if other people are reading stuff from an outside source. I don't care what you chose to do. I don't care if you say, well, did you read this chat box down here? If the quest text doesn't tell you to do it, or doesn't have that information in it, then it doesn't matter what you're saying. You're just making crap up just to argue. This is about what the quest text says, and not being able to finish it in accordance to the quest text, which is all you should need to finish the quest. So, I'm going to be putting more of these videos up as they come up, and I'll be doing them as they happen, and I'll break it down in the exact same way. And so that's really all there is to it. This is T.O. Gamer signing off. Have a good day or night wherever you guys are.